Hello everyone, my name is Gian Roberts and I want to welcome you to this live broadcast. In today's broadcast we're going to talk about the steps to early retirement. And I'm the author of the book Retire Younger, and you can get a free copy of this by going to the website retireyounger, right, .us/call, and you'll get a free digital copy of that book. You can also schedule an appointment with me to talk about a action plan that you can apply to your life to get you on track to retire in the next 3 to 5 years. So there's some things that I want to talk to you about tonight concerning that. I'm just going to push back from the camera just a little bit. There we go. So there's a story about Henry Ford. He's the gentleman that developed the assembly line, right, and the Model T, right. So Henry Ford was in a court case at one point, and they started asking him questions about different topics and things like that. And his response was that he has a desk with push buttons on it, and if he pushes a button, someone comes in, an expert comes in, and gives them information about that particular topic. So the same thing needs to apply when you're going into early retirement. There's professionals out there that are already experts in the field of retirement planning, of legalities, accounting, and things like that. And so you need to build a team of professionals that are going to help you in this transition from working a regular job to growing your passive income. So there's also people that are going to automate this process for you, and I'm going to go into a little more detail on this process. But just think of Henry Ford and having that desk of push buttons, and when he pushes a button, you know, an expert comes into the room and gives provides valuable information. It's not something, in other words, you don't have to know everything in order to make early retirement your goal, right? You don't have to learn, you know, how to do different management techniques, how to go out and find investments or things like that, because there's already experts in the field that are already finding these experts on your behalf, right? So let me go on to the slides and tell you a little bit about what exactly my book's about and how you can start implementing the systems that you'll find in this book, Retire Younger, and how you can start implementing those into your life. So first I want to define what Retire Younger means. So Retire Younger means that is the day in which your passive income, right, your side income, your side hustle, your passive income is equal to or surpasses your active income. So most of us either are a business owner, or we're a professional, or we're working as an employee for somebody else. So how do you transition from active income to passive income, right? And so it starts out with having an investor's mindset, and the entire outline for this is outlined in this book right here, Retire Younger, and you get a free copy by going to retireyounger.us/call. Also, if you could post that down in the comments, the URL, that would be super helpful for me, retireyounger.us/call. That way the next person that comes and sees this video. Also, if you could do hashtag live or hashtag replay in the section below, so I know who's watching this live and who's watching this in the replay. If you have any questions, please also post those, and I'll reply to those questions in my next daily video. But this series is focused on taking you down this path to early retirement, and I'm going to share with you some examples of people that have retired early and some of the lessons that you can glean from their experience. All right, so also, if you could share this video, that'd be awesome too. Okay, so we defined what retire younger means, right? It's not an age, it's not a number, right? It's not, when you turn 65, you must retire. And it's not, if I have so much money, I can retire. No, it's when your passive income replaces your active income. That is the day that you can walk away and confidently know that you'll have enough income to supply your needs, and we show you methods to make this last your entire lifetime so that there's no worries. Alright, so in the next slide I want to talk about that. Alright, so what retire younger allows you to do is to have the time freedom to do whatever you want, with whomever you want, whenever you want. Right? So without worries. This is the important thing. So how can you design your lifestyle so that you can have the time freedom to do what you want, when you want? If you want to travel, if you want to be with your family, if you want to do certain things in your life, whether it's develop or become the artist that you always wanted to be, or go out and be the person that you've always wanted to be, right? All those activities that you've been putting off into the future can now become reality because you have the time, freedom, and money to do so. And so you're asking yourself, well, I have a limited income right now, and I have a limited amount of time to develop a secondary income or passive income, and that's where leveraging the abilities of others, like I talked about, Henry Ford having the expertise just with this push button system. If he pushes the button, the expert comes into the room. Well, the same thing can be set up for you. You leverage the skills and expertise of other people to build this passive income on the side. So that's what the whole concept behind the book was, and that's what my system allows you to do, is allow you to build this team that's going to help build your passive income on the side, because we obviously know that you have limited amount of money right now, and you have a limited amount of time. So we're trying to flip that upside down, so you have unlimited amount of time and unlimited amount of money, so that you can live the lifestyle and become the person that you've always wanted to be. So I hope that's helpful in explaining what that is. So what do these three guys on the screen have in common? Well, first of all three of these guys are my mentors, right? And I consult with them on a regular basis, right? Now, the other thing is that they've all retired at a very early age, right? The first person here, Brian Elwood, he retired at age 36, right? And he developed a system that allows him to build a passive income that, he has no worries about, that he doesn't have to manage or look after and put his time and effort into, because it's all automated. And so that's what the lesson that you can learn from him. Now, Chris Crone retired at age 26, right? And he's gone on to help thousands of other people just like you and I build a passive income and retire, replace our active income with passive income. Dan Locke retired at age 26 too, and he's helped thousands of people do the same thing, right? Is develop he calls it a high income skill, right? Develop a high income skill that you can then leverage into a passive income. And so on the next slide, I'm going to talk about how the 3 stages that you must go through in order to develop this passive income, so that your passive income replaces your active income. I know I've said that 100 times, but a lot of people have a misconception of what retirement means, right? It doesn't mean that you're inactive. It means that you have the time freedom to do whatever you want, whenever you want. And you have no worries about where the money's going to come from every single month, because it's passive, it's automated, and it's secured by a hard asset. All right? So it's very important that you understand how this is built. So the first stage is that you have to know what you want, right? You have to know what you want. No one else is going to provide that for you. You know, if you don't know why you're doing something, then you're never going to take the actions that's going to require to make that happen. And whenever you hit an obstacle, you're just going to stop, and you're not going to try to find a way under, around, or through that particular obstacle. And so having a real reason why you want to do something like this is the most important thing that you can do for yourself. And so I'm going to give you a tool in the next slide that's going to show you how you can develop this really strong why, and something that you can reinforce every single day and make sure that you get through any obstacle that might stand in your way. So remember that you don't have to be an expert at any of the tasks that I'm going to talk about in the next stage. The second stage is building or acquiring a passive cash flow investment. So you want to build a portfolio of passive cash flow investments. Not something that you have to actively be involved with every single day, right? It's something that you set up once, and then it keeps giving you a stream of income month after month after month, year after year. And so some of the things that I have listed here are royalties. Now, you might have heard of YouTubers, right? YouTubers are people that create video content, put them up on YouTube, and then as a response, they let people put ads over top of their videos because they're getting views, right? And so advertisers want to advertise over their videos, and then that allows the content creator, the YouTuber, to generate a passive income. And so simply by people watching their videos and letting advertisers advertise on their videos, they get a percentage of that as income coming every month. So the more videos they make, the more views they get, the more money they make from advertising. That's just one way that you can do royalty income, right? So you don't have to be an expert or be, you know, a content creator to generate royalty income. I'm going to show you other ways you can do that. One of the ways that you can do that is by purchasing cash flow real estate. These are typically known as rentals, but we like to use leasing agreements as opposed to rental agreements because it has a lot more options and benefits for you. You can also buy cash flowing real estate notes. So every time a transaction is conducted in real estate and the buyer does not have all cash to purchase that house, right? A note is created, a mortgage note or some type of payment is created, right? A payment system, right? So you can buy these payments at discounts from note brokers or people that do seller financing, right? And collect those monthly payments, and that's an automatic stream of income, all right? So those are kind of like a royalty income. Another type of passive cash flow would be businesses, right? You can go out and acquire a business and be as the owner. You can hire managers to manage the entire company and create systems so that you don't have to be involved in the company at all. All you do is own the entity, right? And businesses naturally are set up to make a profit or to cash flow. So every quarter or so, you'll get a royalty check from your business, and you can spend that as income. All right. So, like I said, you don't have to be an expert at any of these skills. We have systems where we show you how you can go out and find the expert, right, and have them do all the work for you. And also, you don't have to have the money to purchase these assets, right? You can use other people's money because they want to make, you can do joint venture agreements with people that have money and purchase these assets and get them a return on their investment. So you're kind of the middle guy, and you can make a passive income without having money of your own or the time to go out and manage these assets. All right, so I hope that makes sense. That's just kind of a general overview of that stage. Okay, now the third stage is automation and syndication. All right, so automation is, like I said, having those team of professionals go out and manage the assets, acquire the assets, and do all the manual labor on your behalf. And syndication is working with other investors and putting their capital to work and giving them a return on their investment. So that's what syndication is. It's not something that so basically you're setting up a system where someone else is paying your monthly income, and it's not something that has to come out of your own effort or your own money. Okay. So I hope that was helpful. Those are the 3 stages. Now, if you want a personalized game plan, what I have set up is some time where I can get on a phone call with you, a 30-minute phone conversation, and give you an action plan that will fit your personal situation. Now, everybody's at a different, if you imagine a timeline, right? Everybody's at a different point in that timeline. Some people have money, some people are just getting started, some people are near retirement, and they just need to get a return on their investment. So depending on what your needs are is where your game plan is going to be customized for you. And there's nothing for sale here, and it's totally free. So simply go to retireyounger.us/call, set up a time to talk with me, download a free copy of my book, Retire Younger, read through that book, and then get on call with me, and I'll go over an action plan that's totally customized for you. Okay? And again, I'm not selling anything, and it's totally free, and there's nothing to buy. There's no product to buy or anything like that. So it's just a free call, discovery call, and we'll give you a game plan that you can walk away with and start implementing right away. And also, we do provide support services if for those individuals who are looking for support services. All right, so here's what you need to do. This is what the first stage of the entire process is, to develop that strong reason why you want to do this. Why do you want to retire in the next 3 to 5 years? What's the motivation? What would your ideal day look like when your passive income replaces your active income? That's the question you need to ask yourself. And so you need to write this down into a letter to yourself. My ideal day would look like, and you talk about, what you would do, what would be your environment that you would be in, right? On that day, what would the environment look like? Where would you be living? What kind of lifestyle would you be living? Who would be in your life at that point in time? Who do you want to spend the most time with? Do you want to be, for me, my motivation is to inspire and help other people, right? So I want to be in a situation where I can help more people and inspire more people. So if that's your motivation, then put that down into this letter, and you can make that happen. Alright, well, I got to run, and I hope that you got a lot out of this video. Again, if you haven't set up a call with me, go ahead and do that at retireyounger.us/call. I look forward to talking to you then. We'll see you on the next video.